Abraham had Sarah. Abraham wasn't a prophet. God loved Abraham and told Abraham, come from amongst these people, your family, and I'll separate you and make you what? A great nation. God chose him to lift up a chosen brand of people for God's use. You understand? Through Abraham's lineage goes all the way down to Christ, the root of Jesse. See, there's a difference. You got to know God got all kinds. There's so many things that go on in the universe that man don't understand. God is very intentional with some things. Sometimes he speaks in parables. You got to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with it. And man don't know because man haven't been given that. I'm here to teach as well as for preachers to preach. Not me. I'm not a preacher. I am what I am. You understand? So be careful when you call yourself a prophet because now you putting yourself under the bonds of it. And people, you know what God told me? Everybody that called me false and want to have my gifts gonna have to go through what I went through, and people ain't gonna survive it. You got to go through every trial and tribulation I had to go through. God said they want it, let them. He gonna give y'all a chance. That's fine. I ain't mad at it, but I'm gonna see how many of y'all gonna make it because it's gonna get ugly. I don't think people gonna be able to take it. But you want what I have, you got to put in the work. So be careful what you ask for because you might just get it. But anyway, like I said, he's very intentional. Jesus was the only begotten Son of God. Why? Because he was the only man that walked this earth that could fulfill the 700 and something Mosaic laws. No other man could do it. So that qualified him regardless as to be the only begotten Son of God. He fulfilled the law and then made a new covenant. And only God could do that. He came down here and walked amongst men and fulfilled it and made a new covenant, which existed only two laws, even with the commandments. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, soul, and mind, and love the neighbor as thy love thyself. Even in the New Testament, it don't say nothing about tithing in the New Testament. It says God loves a cheerful giver. See, there's a lot that you get in church that ain't true. You got to know test the spirits.